brothers in arms, holy warriors of the Empire, and their very, very confused girlfriends. Welcome back to Let's Play Crusader States of Terra, Aurora 4X. And I'm got to admit, I am feeling a little low energy right now, so this is going to be mostly a colonization and economy play through session type thing here. Might do a bit of ship design. Do have new text we aren't exploiting yet. But overall situation is we aren't really desperate enough to launch the attack on New York. So, and without an active wormhole in that system, it's not an immediate threat. So, overall, the key point right now is, as has been throughout the entire game, our Gallicite, which is beginning to run into reserve shortages, which means we can't really build additional ships at the moment. Until we get... Where is it? Berlin system. Here we are. Till we get a full colony set up on Gutenberg, which hit 9 million Gallicite at 0.7. So if we get a really established colony on this system, that does allow us to continue to expand our military. So that's going to be our main goal. Almost done building the jump gate. And because of that, I'm going to do something I don't normally do at this stage of the game. I'm going to build a government-owned colony ship. Normally, you only really need one at the start of the game. To get once your civilian economy is going, you don't really need to build colony ships. But in this situation, we want to have at least one ship that's government controlled, so that we can directly control ourselves. So that's the argument there. And we're going to want to make it fairly large. So. Put point defense on it, because why not? Okay, just do the absolute basic sensors. Clicking, are we clicking? What just happened? Okay. I think that was a glitch. Okay, zoom up a little. Basic nav, 15. We could do a better version of that. It's not really worth it at this point. And did we not have a improved cargo transfers? There is improved cargo. We want 3 of those, and we want at least 10. 10,000 people. Fairly fast. Only 40,000 tons. Do we need a bigger ship? Can we justify a bigger ship? Oh, I think this is good. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Not gonna overthink it here. Oilers, we have the oilers we need. We have the turtles we need, so we can go ahead and... Oh, I see. Okay. You know what? We're gonna retool you. It's gonna take a while, but you know, get the ship going. The other thing here, we have a new engine tech that we're not using. So power is 360 for our existing to work with on existing ships. We're not going to bother putting any kind of stealth system into it, because we are fighting invaders and they have much better sensors than I assumed. So. Okay, 360. That's 400 there. Go down. Okay, let's go up to you. 360 right there. Smaller, probably more fuel efficient. What are we gonna call you? FF engine. Experimental. Okay, so kind of breaking my normal autistic rules there, but we'll see how that works out. We'll swap those into our existing ships and see what kind of space advantage we get. So cancel you for now. Yeah. Need to be careful I don't overthink everything. It's kind of the kind of my downfall is I double think everything and over whatever. Just click the button. Click the button. Geo survey complete. Factory restored. Electronic countermeasures done. Okay, we want that. Go back to the Berlin system. Where are you? You're done there. Okay, has Kronosberg been surveyed? No, it hasn't. Is there a team on there? No. That keeps things simple and straightforward. Team created. Close and next turn. Okay, scout ship is in position on. I took one of our scout destroyers and just sent it out on a picket mission just to kind of watch that wormhole. You know, scream really loud if we get invaded. We have 3 of those ships that are not really up. They're not really top tech, so you can be a little risky with them. Okay, production, prefab. Okay, that's one of the things I did. I off screen. I did a mason battery just for one of our colonies has hit the 10 million mark. So we need to put some kind of defenses on there, and prefabricating that meson battery is just gonna give them a sense of security, even though it doesn't really do anything for us. But you know how it is. Travis, you are flinging, you're flinging. I really do need a better name than Zamburo, but you know how it is. Okay, anything abandoned automated mine, which is better than nothing. And hostile contact. What are we looking at? New engines next turn. Research done. Okay, and that is a D Nimitz class. That was our missile boat. Our ridiculous, all these over specialized missile boat. Okay. Copy design. Design view and no new armor. Okay, so we're gonna pull out 4 of our so same, basically the same speed. Significantly more range. can add a layer of armor on there right away. Okay, so just swapping out those engines gives us a bit more. What can I? That's interesting. So I need to do you can do new fire control. Okay, where are you? Long range, you are almost 1 billion. Okay. $240 with it. Control. Drop you down slightly. Do 4.25, get the exact same range, capabilities. Okay, so long range. Control 2070. Okay. 1500. 1500. Everything looks good. So same effective range, slightly smaller resolution, and about 700 tons less. So that's we can go ahead and do that. Okay. Just want to see how much an improvement we can make with the new ships. So that can add quite. We might even make an escort as well, just like a straight up. Star Mule is done. Scrapping. Okay, let's go over into production. Pondicherry 2 would be the newer classier Star Mule. Done in November, and punch it. So we get that going. We can scrap you easily. Scrap you. Probably scrap that as well. I wish there was a scrap half button. But you know, it can't have everything, right? Okay. Next turn. Moonjumper is back. How's things looking in the Berlin system? 5 more days. Okay. Ground unit strength. Okay. Logistics really could use that. The crew colony thing. So go ahead and put that in for now. So we have looks like we have a complete bridge to the Berlin system now. Boston, Denver, Berlin. Okay. So as we get our freighters going, we'll do that. Right now, San Diego. Where San Diego is off of Washington. Okay. And we now own it, so let's take that off the flag. Moonjumper, load PDC components, load all. Washington jump to San Diego. Unload all installations and get out of there. We got plenty of work to do. Okay, next turn. Could use our salvagers as a cargo ship if we're really hurting. Factory restored. So what is the Congress carrying? Just out of curiosity. Just a little trickle there. Nothing fancy. Not even sure where that one's coming from. Okay, oh well. Coming. Congress completed. Let them rest for a few turns to take down the. At least the habit of mine. From a purely gameplay standpoint, it doesn't really matter. But construction on it, that's good. Okay. What I mean is like the crew shore leave. Civilian ship, it doesn't matter, but for semi role playing purposes, I like to let the freighters tick down to 0 if I can. Pondicherry's on its way back. Long range. Okay. Now, let's go back to the. Let's go ahead and swap out those fire controls. So fire control there. Smaller. It's cheaper. Has slightly longer range. So overall, that's a huge boost in capacity. We do have faster loading missiles. So we do a faster launcher. I just don't know if I want to put any. 57. What does that give me? Doesn't really. Can I get a point defense system on? What's that? Okay, that is intriguing. Very intriguing. Get that on. No, it doesn't help. One I can get in, and so we'd have point defense, an extra actual layer of armor, slightly better range and endurance. So overall ordnance capacity would increase, making us less vulnerable to. Wouldn't it be very compatible with our existing ships, though? Good, same speed, so we can work with the task force group. You know what? I don't know if we're going to build any of these, but I just want to have the. Not going to lock it, but I do want to at least be thinking about what to do here next. Was the Brooklyn is the was the Scout. Now, because the Scout is going to be working with our existing ships, we don't really need that speed. So, what if we put the new engines into the Leonidas? A lot of things we could be doing here. Okay. Okay, that. ECM3 instead of ECM2. So a bit of a no-brainer there. Do that while we're okay. Okay, about 400 tons. I don't know where this is really worth doing. We have the fire. Okay, so we would need to do an entire new fire control setup. Oh, we have rapid fire launch. Okay, that's putting the 5-second launches into 10-second launches that's a big move right there. I'm going to go ahead and obsolete that just so it's not in the board. I'm just going to leave it for now. Yeah. Yeah, I'll come back to that later. I don't want to commit to anything until we've figured out exactly what we're going to do. Sorry. Good enough. We're kind of in a pinch here. So what we're going to do, manage driver, tracking station, and for the infrastructure. I believe it was Boston, Denver, Berlin. We're going to drop it off of Königsberg, which will be an assistant capital, even though the mines will be on Gutenberg. Königsberg just has better overall setup. Boston. Solve. Okay, go ahead, do that. We'll be sending other ships in behind you. Little Wolf is done surveying. You can come home. Do have one unexplored jump point, which would be interesting. You might want to send a ship through that. I want to send an armed ship. Okay. High Tower is, the High Tower is actually it's behind the times. We can probably send it out. Not feel too bad if it gets lost. So go ahead and make that jump. Pondicherry's done. Okay, let's grab the Pondicherry. Okay, because we need those mines going right away. One mass driver, 4 auto mines. Boston, Denver, Berlin. Straight in Gutenberg. We'll move those auto mines off once we get the manned mines in there. But I want to get mining as soon as possible. Okay. That's good. Go. Hit that. Carolina's done ordered. That's our jump ship, jump gate builder thing. Factory store, 2 auto mines. It's not arrived yet. Okay. Speed. Once that's done, we'll probably do new laser turrets. Anything else that might be waiting for? Magazine feed in half a year. Nothing to wait. Nothing really to wait for now. Construction. Okay, one more. Next option, while I'm thinking about it, would be to do a updated version of the Rage Ogre. It's the exact same. Really need to clean this up. $18.75. Would obsolete that off the bat. Obsolete that off the bat. 18.75. Design. I'm guessing. We could make it smaller. Some combination of the two. Somewhere in there. Seven. Okay. Try fiddling around with this just a little bit. Reason I wanted exactly on so is that these missiles will be the exact same speed as our existing ones. We can do a coordinated salvo. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to pull that off though. So nice idea at the time. I'm just going to leave it for now. Probably fill it with it off screen. Ship scrapped. Okay, caravan and pillars of Atlas are done. Sitting in an orbit. Caravan. I'm going to introduce something. I hope so. Just kind of. Sorry about that. Just gonna send out some more auto mines on site there. Pillars of Atlas. I think it was an older ship. Congress class. Okay. So I want to do something fairly short range with you. So we can grab mines. Just drop them off in Zanzibar. It's a decent auto mines. It's a decent regular mining site. We could always use the fuel. In fact, you know what? Do that twice. Okay, next click. High towers are getting ready to jump. Don't like that gate from the... Okay, Dallas system. Let's take a look at you. Possible on 2. Weak colony on 3. Marginal. Could still be worth doing with some... If nothing too fancy here. So we'll go ahead and get you scanning. And once we get an answer on whether or not there are horrible face-eating aliens in the system, we'll call it an episode. Looks like it's about a medium-sized scale system. Factory restored, coronium. Everything but what we need. Just want to scan a few planets in here. Give us a clear answer. Or we can look away. Hellas 1, just a gas giant. Nothing to fancy. Here's the money world. If there's anything valuable here, I'm going to be happy. Dallas 2, what did we find? Trace of Galicite. Overall, it's a good, decent colony. So, no duranium though. It's usually a problem. One of our scientists died. One of our defensive satellite defense dude type person. Okay. You suck, but you'll have to start training you. Oh, wow. Automated mine. $140 infrastructure. Trace of uranium. You know what? Well, I'm go back to this planet. Okay, Mason batteries there. So go ahead and assemble PDC. Always want to be careful when you're doing this, because once you start, it consumes the components, so you never want to cancel it. But go ahead and put that out. It'll be done assembling in 6 months, I think. So yeah. Still got 16 installations to find. We'll see what happens. 6 terraforming, 2 labs. What are you researching? Marine company, which is useful. Ammonia, you're taking that out. What other terraforming inactive? I have no terraformers there, that's why. Hydrogen, adding that on. That will be the next thing to be building. So we'll put that to full. Zanzibar, I think, was doing that as well. Safe greenhouse gas. Under 2, which is helpful. There is enough oxygen in the system. We just need to get it. This atmosphere is breathable. We just need to warm up the planet. So that makes perfect sense. We'll go ahead and leave it that way. What other colony was? I think there was one terraformer just taking out ammonia. Nothing to get fancy about. Well, anyway, we are over time, so I'm going to call it an episode here. I am really going to have to think about what we're going to be doing with our ship designs. Right now, we are basically holding steady with the Galisade supply. Our thorium is... That's another concern. We are kind of... We got enough coming in that I'm not too worried, but we are burning a lot of fuel because of newer engines and all the super freighters running around. That is the one flaw with the super freighter thing. Oh, we got a lot of Galisite just sitting on Mars. Not enough uranium, I meant. Okay. Yeah. 63 million ceramic at 0.9 on Zanzibar. We just got to get some mines on there. We got workers available. We're 200 mines already, so not worried about fuel. Just need to actually get shit. Got 64 on, but yeah. So what's the Robert? I think is the main colony. Caribus, I think, was one of the. What was the Caraman? That's right. Just putting mines on here because it has the Cobra mine, which we don't have anywhere else in the system. So I just want to get some of that trickling into the stockpile. We also don't have any iridium, which we do have. Okay, so that makes that. That's why I marked that world for colonization. Anyway. Yep, that's it. I'll see you around. Gonna really think about chip designings and component designs and all that. So I'll fiddle around off screen if I want to bore you with all the back and forth waffling. So anyway, Wolfman out.